There is one massive mistake that pretty much every single person makes when they first get into entrepreneurship, starting a business, making some money, right? And this mistake alone is, in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons why people fail, why they stay broke, why they never make any money, and why they give up eventually and just quit on their dreams and go do something for the rest of their lives that makes them extremely unhappy. And this is a mistake that I personally made 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. And if I hadn't made this mistake, I would probably be 10 times, if not 100 times more successful. I would be here sitting in a massive mansion. I probably wouldn't be making these videos, to be honest. But I would be a lot more successful. All of my friends who are successful entrepreneurs made this mistake at one point. All of our private coaching clients made this mistake at one point. So in this video, my goal is just to do my best to make sure that you do not make this mistake that cost me probably tens of millions of dollars, right? And that's pretty much the agenda. And honestly, I know it might sound like a bunch of hype to start the video and to hook you in. But honestly, if I could go back 10 years in my entrepreneurial career, if I could go back and speak to the 16-year-old version of myself who was just starting with his shitty drop shipping store on Shopify, and I could tell him one thing, this would be the thing that I would tell him, right? So I hope you find it valuable. If you're looking to start a business, or maybe you're already running a business and you're making this mistake, that's pretty much the goal, right? And if you've never been to the channel, my name is Leevi Eerola. I have been running online businesses for the last 10 years. We are in the B2B lead generation game. We've generated tens of millions of dollars for our clients. I'm not sure what the actual number is, so I'm not gonna lie. But it's plus 30, less than 100 probably, I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much my credibility statement here. And yeah, pretty much the mistake that everyone is making, no matter what business models they are getting into, is they are thinking that they are Steve Jobs, right? When in fact, they are a fucking idiot. And this is the mistake that I made as well. And obviously, RIP Steve Jobs, one of my favorite entrepreneurs in the world, an absolute fucking stud. But yeah, people think that they are Steve Jobs. And what does this mean? What this means concretely is, let's say that this is you here, right? Or this is whoever the person is. And they think, okay, I'm going to go start a business. I want to make some money. I want to be free. I want to have location freedom, time freedom. I want to be earning my money on my laptop, working in a sandy beach in Bali where my laptop is overheating and I can't see anything on the fucking screen and everything has sand. That's their dream. And they're like, okay, I want to go make that a reality. So their first goal that they have is, let's say, $10,000 a month, right? Or $20,000 or $30,000 or even $100,000 a month. Whatever their goal is, still fairly small. And I know if you haven't gone into entrepreneurship yet, the idea of, let's say, making $10,000 a month might seem like this massive number of like, fuck, like I'll never hit that. But you have to remember, I think Jeremy Haynes always talks about this on his YouTube videos, that if you make less than $40 million a year, the US government categorizes you, or your business, if your business generates less than $40 million a year, you are categorized as a micro business. So on the actual scale of running businesses, $10,000 a month is pretty much nothing. It's pretty much a non-existent business, right? But obviously as a beginner, it might feel like a big thing. But then once you finally hit it, it's like, oh shit, this wasn't really hard. But anyways, they have their small goal that is going to let them live in Bali or do whatever the fuck they want. And they think that in order for them to achieve this, they have to do something super fucking unique and innovative, right? It's like they think that they have to innovate and invent the next fucking Apple like Steve Jobs did, right? Or they have to invent Microsoft or Tesla or whatever the fuck, right? They think that they have to innovate, right? They think that they have to be creative, that they have to have some crazy kind of business idea and figure out some game-breaking way to make some shit like a lot better, right? But when we are talking about really small numbers, and when we're talking about really small businesses doing 100,000 or a few $100,000 or a few million dollars a year, you have to understand that you do not need to innovate in any shape or form, right? Actually, the easiest way for you to make money and to hit that goal is to go look into the marketplace, right? Look into the market and look like whatever the market might be, right? In my case, it was like the sales and marketing, B2B lead generation stuff, right? And go and look at what kind of companies are in the market, right? And look at all the companies, go to their websites, go to their social media, read their reviews, and look at what are they doing. What are they selling, right? And I'll actually write this down because my handwriting is pretty fucking terrible. And I guess not. So what you do is you go look at what do they sell, who do they sell to, what is their price, what is their service, what is their sales process, and I'm pretty sure you get the point, right? And then you just take all of these things, right? As long as you first make sure that the company that you're modeling is actually successful, and you just go and do the exact same fucking thing, right? You don't try to improve it in any way. You don't try to make it better. You don't try to make it faster. You don't try to make it easier. You don't try to make it cheaper. You just do the exact same fucking thing, right? Because it's already a proven model, right? And it works. And if, let's say, you want to make 10,000 a month or 100,000 a month, like in the grand scheme of things, it is an extremely small percentage of the market, right? Like if you go look at size of B2B lead generation market, right? Like if you go, for example, look at how big the B2B lead generation market is and how much it's predicted to grow, right? Like here we can see the market is worth $3.3 billion, just a B2B lead generation, which is like, it's a pretty small corner of the whole marketing industry, right? And it's predicted to grow to $9.1 billion by the year 2035, right? So for you to make a measly $10,000 a month, like I'm not gonna do the math, but it is 0.0000 something percent that you have to capture of that market, right? And if you take a model that already works, right? Like if you just go model after someone, obviously you don't just copy paste them, but like you just go model and you do exactly what they do. For you to capture that small sliver, that's even too big, right? Like you can't even draw it. But for you to capture that 0.0001% of the market, that is the easiest way that you're going to be able to do it, right? And the other fact that you have to understand is when you're starting out, right? Like when you're here, like this is you do not have good enough skills to be able to innovate on something, right? Because for you to succeed and for you to get there, like anything working, right? Like you have to learn sales, and then you have to learn lead gen, and then you have to learn fulfillment, and then you have to learn operations, and then you have to learn hiring, and or like at 10,000 a month, like you don't even have to fucking learn that, right? Like, like you literally just have to learn sales and fulfillment for you to get to 10,000 a month. Like if you run a B2B lead generation agency, you literally have to learn how to run a cold email campaign and how to do a sales call. And if you know how to do these two things, you can sign 3 clients and you will be able to hit $10,000 a month at 90% profit margin. And you're able to use AI to fulfill that shit. So it's not going to take that much time to run it, right? So once you are getting there, and once you're like taking those paths, and once you're developing your own skills to get to the point where you're able to actually achieve that and become the entrepreneur who is making 10 or 20 or $30,000 a month, whatever the fucking number might be, you literally can't expand your energy into trying to at the same time be innovative or to improve the process in any way, shape or form. And yes, I understand obviously that in the game of business and marketing, right, like it is a competitive game. You're competing a lot of other companies, and for you to win, right, and for you to beat a lot of the competitors, you have to build unique mechanisms, you have to build moat, you have to somehow differentiate yourself, right? Like all of these things are important. But again, in the beginning, you are not really even in the same bucket of competition. You don't even really have to beat anyone, right? Like your biggest competition to get to, let's say, $100,000 a month in net income with a lead generation agency or with any kind of a fucking business, like your biggest competition is just yourself, right? It is not your competition. It is not saturation. It is not the market. It is not the AI. It is, like none of these things, like your business is so fucking small that none of these things even have sliver of an impact in their business. The reason why people fail at this stage is not market saturation. That is absolutely the most retarded cope that there ever someone has fucking psyoped you into, right? The reason why you fail is because you can't focus, right? You have a shiny object syndrome. You're procrastinating. You're spending time poorly, right? You're spending your time developing a website or fucking trying to do a branding fucking, or like trying to build a brand book for your business, right? And like, these are the reasons why you don't make it. Like these are the, like, if you just do all these things, if you just pick whatever business model it is, like you can literally pick any kind of a business as long as it's not like like 95% of the business ideas that you'll have. You can pick anything, right? Just go look at what other people are using to make money, right? Do that exact same thing. Promise to yourself that you're not going to do anything else for the next 12 months of your life. Figure out what are the top 3 daily actions that I have to take on daily consistent basis. And then you just do that over and over and over and over again. And you just do your best not to get distracted or to give up, right? Because once again, to get to, let's say, 50,000 a month with your agency, like there is no rocket science involved, especially right now with the age of AI. Like it is literally just sales and fulfillment. like you don't need to build any massive teams. Like you can nowadays, if you run, let's say, a lead generation agency, you can get to 50,000 a month with 1 employee, right? Like that's not even mandatory, but it's ideal because otherwise you're going to be working around the clock. But you can get to, let's say, 30,000 or 20,000 a month easily without ever hiring a single employee by just focusing on learning how to run a cold email campaign. If you just get good at cold email campaigns, right? The internet is full of information on how to do that, right? And if you just learn how to conduct an average level sales call, you're going to be completely fine. And those are the only things that you have to do, right? If at the same time, like if these are the things that you're battling against, and at the same time you're trying to come up with some kind of an innovative model, it's just too much. Like you are not good enough, right? And the odds of you being the 1 in 10 million entrepreneur who invents the next multi-billion-dollar fucking tech conglomerate, like the odds are pretty fucking small, right? I'm not saying that you can't do it, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't dream big, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't try, right? That's not my point, but like, let's just be fucking honest here, right? Like I know for a fact that I'm most likely, like the odds of me creating a $1 billion tech company are pretty fucking slim. If I went for it, I'm sure that I could, in my delusional mind, I'm sure that I could achieve it, right? Because that's the mindset that you have to have. But there's no point in me trying to do that unless I already have enough of money for me to not stress about finances for the rest of my life, right? So in this stage of my life, and in the stage of most entrepreneurs' lives, like what you have to just focus on is get cash flow, high profits, acquire skills, acquire experiences, keep it simple and play to your strengths, right? Or at least don't play to your weaknesses. And yes, once you go to higher levels in the game of business, right? Like once your agency starts growing, once you start hitting $100,000 months, like yes, you will have to probably start innovating a little bit. You have to start building your unique mechanism a bit. You have to start figuring out how to differentiate yourself. Like yes, these will all help you to get there. But there's a great saying in business that I have repeated probably 100 times on this channel, and it's go as far as you can see and you'll see further, which means that once you are at 0 or once you are at 5,000 a month, there is no point for you to even start thinking about how you're going to differentiate yourself once you're doing 10 times the revenue, right? Because you just like, it's just pointless. Because by the time you actually get there and by the time you actually go from 10,000 to 100,000 a month, your skills and your experiences and your intuition and your network and everything else is going to be so much bigger and better that you'll just be able to create way fucking better ideas anyways then, right? And you're going to be able to execute at a way higher level anyways. And you're going to be just way better entrepreneur anyways then, right? So what I just pretty much want you to take away from this video, if this is the only thing that you remember, is if you want to get to, let's say, $10,000 a month, do everything that you can to not be creative, right? Just go pick a business model. It can be an e-commerce store. It can be affiliate marketing. It can be some kind of an agency. It can be whatever the fuck, right? It can be selling pens on the street, right? Like that can 100% work, right? You can pick anything that you feel would suit your personality and your goals, right? For me, it was building a cold email B2B lead generation agency. I liked the fact that it was really simple because there was really only one skill to master, which was running cold email campaigns, because I could use cold email campaigns for my own lead generation, and then I could use that to do the fulfillment. So it was simple. I liked it, right? Because I get distracted really easily. But pick anything, right? And just fucking go find 10 examples of people making a bunch of money, right? And once again, don't try to go and copy the $100 million businesses. Copy the businesses and model the business that are doing 100,000 a month, right? The business that are not too far from where you want to get to, right? And go look at what they are doing, what price points they are using, what offers they are having, what niches are they targeting, how they are doing their sales process. And just go model that, do that exact same fucking thing, do that for 12 months straight, and I guarantee you're going to be at your goal, right? Like it's impossible not to get there if you're not wasting time and procrastinating and being a fucking idiot. Right? And yeah, that's pretty much fucking it, right? Obviously, if you are interested in starting a B2B cold email lead generation agency, go check out the links in the description, as always. And if you just want to consume the free content, I'm also really appreciative of that. Drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, drop a comment on what kind of videos you want to see from me. I don't know, do whatever that makes you happy. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.